Good morning, respected teachers and my fellow classmates. Today, me, Harsha Topre, and my teammates Anshi Khare, Akshat Jain, Anjali Mehta, Aromal Shekhar, Simran Mafiwale, and Sudhanshu Jain are going to present the case in front of you. The case is all about India's first life insurance driving growth with competency mapping. The topics we are going to cover in this case are Aromal, can you please switch the slide? Yeah, the topics we are going to cover in this case are first introduction, then context of the case, the challenges faced by them, the problems, organizational structure of the company, analysis, and the conclusion. So I call upon the Anshi Khare to give a brief introduction about the company.
Hello. Am I audible, sir?
Yes, you are.
Mm. India First Life Insurance is a life insurance company which was incorporated in November 2009 and its headquarters in Mumbai. So basically, it was incorporated with a joint venture of two public sector banks, Bank of Baroda with 44% share and Andhra Bank with 30% share. And moreover UK-based financial and investment company with 26% shares. When it started working, it crossed more than 2 billion in 4.5 months by selling insurance products. It escalated to 13th position from 19th position in financial year 2015-16. They succeeded by selling insurance products like life insurance, group insurance, term life insurance, and pension insurance. By going through all the possible in just 1 year, in the fiscal year 2015-16, the company ranked to 13th. Vishakha Maheshwari joined the company in 2015 as an NCO. The Chief People Officer in the year November 2015, Praveen Menon, MD and CEO of the company, Vishakha Maheshwari, decided a meeting of IFLI Vision 2020. They have 9,900 bank branches spread across 1,000 and towns and human lifestyle.
Aromal, switch the slide.
So, Vision 2020. Their vision was to be largest insurance provider in the country and to be in the India's top five insurance companies by year end. For achieving this vision, the company introduced the vision theme, securing life and creating values. Maheshwari's vision was to create a value among the customers by securing the life by providing insurance with much more innovation and techniques. And moreover, the company declared its organizational value that is think new, do more, be honest, and be helpful. So basically, think new. They used to think new and innovative way. Then do more is doing what with more energy and more passion. Next is be honest. Employees have to be honest towards their work and towards their organization and be helpful. Employees should be helpful with their colleagues and employees in the organization.
So now I'll tell you about the context. The first is, if I talk about the company IFLI, it comes under the banking and insurance services, and the sector type is organized sector. So as Anshi told that the organizational value has been created for the employees. So my first point according to that is employees as a differentiator. Here, the company is the insurance company is highly regulated market, and there is a lot of competition in the industry. So there is need to bring something unique in their product mix. So that is very there is very less possibility for bringing something new or innovated in their products. So that's why they thought that employees as a differentiator. They wanted that the products can't be unique, so they were changing the service sector. They were improving. There were idea of improving the service, providing the service thing. And the employees develop sustained innovation. It means the employees, they will need to develop the innovations, the sustained and continuous innovations in the employees. Next point is employees should offer the high quality service, so that if the sustained and continuous innovations were there in the employees, so they can offer the high quality service to the customer. The next point is envisioning competency. So once they had think that employees will act as a differentiator, then the new expectations come up there. So they thought of building up the competencies team. The work of this competency team will be listing out the competencies in with respect to the expectations that had been required by the company for achieving the vision. So the CST team has listed out the competencies and according then the corresponding roles to that, which were later on shared with the employees. So list out roles and corresponding competency. Aroma, switch the slide. Yeah. Next point is career progression. So once they had seen that there was a possibility, there were two possibility that the competencies, the employer had the competencies required, and the other possibilities is that they did not have the defined competencies. So there are two questions comes that if they had the competencies required, so how would the company will reward them, and if they do not have, so how they will develop that competency in them, and how they will motivate and monitor them. So for this, the company decided link employees progress with the competencies. That means they once they have listed all the competencies, then they had linked it with the career progression, which means which created the new policy, pay for performance and promote for potential. It means employees will be rewarded on the basis of their performance, not on the ranking system. The second second is reinforcing glue. So the company was earlier using the system bell curve system. It's just a ranking system in which the employee were ranked on the basis of their performance appraisal. But later on, they had adopted the balanced scorecard system, in which they have seen that the performance was not on the performance were managed and also monitored and tracked by the company, and created a it created a feedback meetings also. So there will be two-way communication. My next point is competency framework, two-way communication. So there was not the one-way communication that the company had ordered the competencies and the employees had should follow. No, there were two-way communication, that the competencies were given to the employees, and the feedback meetings. In the feedback meetings, they were told and that how the competencies are going to work. They were making aware the employees about the competencies, and there were two communication in like that. The In the feedback form, they gain the feedback form from the employees also. So now Aromal will tell you about the challenges that are faced by the company.
Hello, sir. Am I audible?
Yes,
Hello?
you are audible, but you are
Yes,
not
ma'am.
visible to me.
Ma'am,
Aroma sir, is not visible.
actually I'm presenting, ma'am.
Okay.
PowerPoint, that's why.
Okay.
Oh,
Fine.
so ma'am, so my topic is challenges faced by insurance company. The first most topic was the challenge faced by the new role expectation for the employee to perform their new expected role. The company's first problem was the employee that were doing work, they were not given the proper role for doing their work. They were not satisfied because they were not targeting their strong area. They were doing that work which were not strong for them. Then my second point is new competency framework means the person who has skill, they started making the list of the roles for the person for their skill. They help them to participate and perform, and employee would lack in ratings and would have poor performance. Because of that poor performance, they started affecting the company. So this is the second point they were facing. And the third problem is competency marketing. Because insurance market was regulated by RDA, so they were not in hold of every rules they were making. So and the second point is there was 24 companies with them which were competing with them, offering the same product and with same minor price differentiation. So they have to do something that the companies are not doing. So they targeted the employee, so they can improve their growth, because they cannot change anything other. So they targeted their employee. Then there is consumer satisfaction. In IFI in IFILI, the insurance company was in tie up with Bank of Baroda and Andhra Bank. Because of that, they get hold of the customer. They have more trust than other insurance companies. So it was easy for them to collect it. So it was easy for them to have insurance. Then the fourth point is specific L&D intervention. I think it is one of the most important thing that it is seen, because they have divided the into three parts. First quarter was growth in which growth section, in which there was the employee were instructed, they were doing good. And the second quarter was ace quarter, in which the employee were doing good, as they were instructed, they were doing more than they were given. And the third one was development quarter. They were not performing well. So what we could do, if the development quarter was not doing well, so they linked the PMC and CST. PMC is performance sector, and the CST is competency section system. In competency system, they see the rules, and in PMC they see the performance. Of by adding PMC and CST, they give the role to the, and with this PMC, and they added the 24 programs which also help them for the future role. And they also told the employees that in 1 year one program is necessary for the everyone. And the last is balancing between process and the new expectation role. They have to see that they have given the perfect role, because if it is too hard for them, they cannot do the work. It will be bad for the company. So they have to give the role and balance it out, so that the person can do the right job. So these were the challenges faced by the employees. And I'm going to speak about bank assurance model. Bank assurance model is just a link between the insurance and the bank in and it was helpful for them, because in bankers model has shown them growth, because it was located in 1000 cities. And in 2015 to 16, they became the 13th rank from 19th rank. Hello.
Yes, yes, we can listen to you. Are you done?
Yes, yes ma'am.
Okay. Any other slide?
Yes ma'am. These are the problems. This will be told by Shubhanshu Jain.
Okay.
Thank you ma'am.
Shubhanshu,
Good morning, ma'am.
good morning.
Now I will be talking about the problems faced by India's first life insurance. But the first problem was lack of awareness. And the main problem which IFLI faced that the employees who are getting promoted are not aware of skills they need to use. As Mr. Manish shared the idea of competency mapping with Mr. Parker, the head of Indian First, the head of talent management in India's first life insurance. Parker said that he Mr. Parker said that he previously noted that employees who had promoted tend to fail into their new roles. And the second problem was productivity of employees. The among all the things that insurance agency or owners need to pay attention is to employees productivity. Before the idea of Vision 2020, employees have inadequate training, but after that managers see that, but after the idea of Vision 2020, employees were start getting
Sudhanshu,
the
please switch on your camera. Sudhanshu, switch on your camera.
Sir, my
Camera
camera
on.
is on. So on it. Hello, sir.
Anil sir, can you see Sudhanshu? I cannot see Sudhanshu.
My camera is on.
नहीं नहीं
But
मैडम
We cannot see.
अनिल सर हमको सबको ही नहीं दिख रहा है ये तो व्हाट डू वी डू?
नहीं
Sudhanshu, we
वो
can-
My camera on है मेरा.
it will come up automatically madam
Okay.
because it is automatically set by Google.
Okay.
Can I continue?
Yes.
Okay, ma'am, but after the idea of Vision 2020, employees started getting the CDs, capability development exercise. Ma'am, because the before the idea of Vision 2020, employees do not have the proper training. As this training just not is a training program, but it also helps to perform and develop themselves for future roles. Ma'am, the third problem was that lack of product knowledge. So as it comes to product knowledge of a company, a company thorough knowledge of its own product has the ability to make or break the customer relationship, both individually and organizationally. In Indian First Life Insurance, the employee doesn't have the proper knowledge of what they are selling. As after giving insurance to the customer, they have to perform the after sales services. And the fourth problem is lack of dynamic environment. So before 2020, Vision 2020, IFLI was using bell curve system in which they link the performance of the employee directly with the reward, and also and employees were also categorized based on the ranking given to their performance. But in 2015, they stopped using the bell curve system because they thought that it will not help them to achieve Vision 2020. So then they changed their system to balanced scorecard. So that's all.
Okay.
Akshay?
Anyone else?
Hello, good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
Am I audible, visible?
Yes.
Okay, I will tell about organizational structure and its behavioral capabilities. So, organizational structure, we have 4 bands: operational, tactical, strategic, leadership, and their behavioral capabilities are like this. In operational, we have likewise 3 capabilities: planning and organizing, achievement orientation, effective communication. Planning organization, to develop something new, you need to plan and organize in the company for achieving goals and anticipate the resources. In achievement orientation, you have to be desired to be honest to exceed the success. In effective communication, you need to take two-way communication. One of the best thing they have done in this company is the two-way communication. Not only telling them what to work, but also the perspective they have taken from them, but they can work on the new ideas. Second is tactical band. In this, analytical thinking is more important. If you don't have analysis on what the vision you are doing, you cannot achieve the target. Next is initiative. The initiative to take the company to come in the top 20 or in the top 5, you need to work on it. Next is strategic. There are 3 things in this: strategic orientation, developing others, impact and influence. So capability, first thing, if you see about this strategic orientation, the capability to think about organization and make it a strategic goal to done in a strategy way. Second is developing others, the genuine and the passion to foster the long term, means to encourage them and to work them, and developing them is more important. And impact and influence, if you go on it, specific agenda and the intention to convince is not so easy. Next is leadership band. So we have three things in this: envisioning, fostering collaboration, and institution building. In envisioning, the articulation of the vision of the future is there done by the company, and fostering collaboration, the seeking to understand the perspective and working on them to achieve the common goals. So not only working singly, but to encourage them and the foster them to grasp mentally the achievement of goals. Institution building, most important, institutionalization of sustainable process and policies to contribute to the creation of great place to the work.
Okay, next.
Romal, change the slide.
Anyone?
Romal, change the slide. So one more thing I want to tell you, they have L&D programs working in the company. Little bit I will brief about this. They have creating impactful presentation, because what the company has thought about of the Vision 2020, that for the employees they need a learning and development program that will be done every day to follow up the employees so that they can do good work in the upcoming future. So creating impactful presentation, telling about them what the goal they have to achieve, business communication, about organizing what organizational goals is, aim is, and communication for collaboration, having the communication with them and taking their perspective, what work they can do, analytical and decision making, what type of decisions they have to make to for the upcoming target, emotional intelligence, they have to take the feedback of them also, what they are doing to listen to their problems and solving them. Managerial effectiveness, managers have to perform their activities in an effective way by taking the worker satisfaction, profit, and organizational goals. Leadership essentials is most important, and action oriented leadership is also there.
Okay.
That's it from my side. Thank you.
Now SWOT analysis. First of all, why SWOT is needed? SWOT is needed as it helps in strategic planning and helps in management. Along with that, it helps in building policies and plans and helps to maintain competitiveness in the market. First strategy of IFLI, first strength of IFLI is employees. They create, they made their employees their strength, and for this they groomed their employees well, so that they perform better than their previous performances. And for this, the organizational value for IFLI was the think new, do more, be helpful, and be honest. And the employees have to go through various capability development exercises, which come under L&D intervention given in Exhibit 3. This will help employees to do better for their current job as well as for their future job roles, as employees are the future leaders of the organization. Second is reward. Employees were rewarded for their performance, and for this, the principle of pay for performance and promote for the potential was used. And in this, promotion and pay scale were dependent upon the performance of employees. To measure the performance, balance scorecard system was used. In this, in this, they had quarterly feedback meetings, and so that employees were aware about the familiar about with their performances, and this will motivate employees to perform better and create a meritocracy environment in the organization. Second is weaknesses. The first weakness of for the first weakness is communication problem in mass scale. So the communicating competency framework in mass scale is quite difficult, as their employees were spread across India, and so communicating and coordinating new policies and strategies was quite difficult. Second is lack of skills for new roles. When employees were promoted, they lacked to perform well in their new jobs, as they were not aware about the skills they needed for their new jobs. So the competencies required to perform in their new jobs were not considered prior. Next is opportunities. The first is Vision 2020. Vision 2020 is to be the largest insurance provider and be in among top 5 insurance companies. For this, various plans and strategies were made. CST was formed, which was further linked with career progression, which was further linked with PMS and L&D. So this helped employees to it helped employees with their competencies, and employees got the opportunity to outshine by performing well and earn more. Next is future growth. As employees were trained well as per their competencies, so this help employees to perform better and help them to achieve their goals. And employees achieving their own goals helps in achieving the organizational goals. Now threat. First is competitors. Increase in number of competitors affect organizational ability to sustain and expand customer base, as the other competitors offer similar products with minor price variations. Next is highly regulated market. As insurance is a highly regulated market, it is regulated by IRDA. What IRDA does is to maintain fair practices and standard of quality. It intervenes a lot. So it become quite difficult for organization to work with ease, as the policies and as all the changes and policies and plans were to be done keeping in mind their guidelines. So now next conclusion will be told by Anjali.
Okay, ma'am. So, am I audible?
Yes, Anjali.
Okay, ma'am. Just trying to for the conclusion. Here we go. We talked about what is Vision 2020. Vision 2020 exactly means that they have increased themselves in the insurance market. They started to create this Vision 2020 on November 9, 2015. The new vision was to create to be the world's largest insurance provider and the top 5 in India. They created this vision to for. Am I audible?
Yes, you're audible.
The main theme they created was securing life and creating value for others. But for within in the organization, they followed the new rule: think new, do more, be honest, and be helpful. They created this theme for the employees so that they can work properly. Then we come to the context how they started to make the difference. They started to make the difference. They started from the employees. They started focus on the employees. I'm sorry. Then they started mapping and progression. Okay. And then they started to focus on their employees by different themes they made. First is CST. They started creating CST, that is competency team. They started making lists. The new roles have to be created. And then they started reinforcing loop. Stop using bell curve system. They stopped using bell curve system because the employees getting demotivated by the ranking system. Then they started to adopt the scorecard system. Scorecard system exactly means the number of things they are doing or the number of target they are completing. Rather than they are not comparing in this sense, they are just showing their actual performance. Then they started worked on communicating what exactly competency framework was based on. That the communication gap they covered in all. They created L&D, learning and development program for the employees, better understanding and proper knowledge of the product they are working for. They made behavioral competencies through different exhibits. They made 4 exhibits to how to develop their employees and do a proper working for their company. Then they faced many challenges and problems, which was already explained. So the main conclusion was the company made changes having their Vision 2020 as their mission. They created their vision as mission, which was a great challenge they faced for themselves. They made changes in their main workforce and condition and challenges they are facing for. Ma'am, the challenges they faced could be changed before as well. If we would be there in that place, we would have focused on employees before rather than working for others.
we should have promoted. There is a thing mentioned that they promoted the members who are already working rather than a talent. So we would have already workers or.
Ma'am, the main conclusion I will give on behalf of myself, the company made changes after having their vision 2020. They created their vision as their mission. So they have the changes they made after the vision 2020. It should be done before it. So the changes, if we were there, we would have focused more on employees before itself rather than taking so late. Then we would have cleared the proper working, what they have to do, which they are not cleared of. We should promote the talent rather than the employees already working, because a thing is mentioned in the case that they are already promoting the employees who are already working, existing employees, rather than talent. So we would provide talent rather than existing employees. We would take their ideas. Actually, you know what, ma'am, they're not taking the ideas from the employees. So if they take the participation of suggestions, we must say employee suggestion, so they will also get the new ideas, as well as the employees also get the feeling of belongingness. So we will change the thing from there. Be clear and take initiative.